All right, guys.
Any new revelations since the last time we talked?
When was the last time we talked?
Monday.
3 days ago. 3 days ago.
I couldn't. Yeah, I mean, we're you know, I tell you what, the guys are still working extremely hard. They're at that point in camp when they're tired, they're sick, they're sore. Their bodies don't think they can go anymore, but the minds will take over, and the minds will dictate that they will. And so they'll do a great job, and they are doing a great job.
With respect, along those lines, right in the middle of the kind of the 2 days, what are you hoping to accomplish during that stretch?
In this stretch right now?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, we're on the back end of it now. I mean, we've only got what do we got? 2 tomorrow and 1 Saturday, and then 2 on Monday. So we're on the back end of it. I want to see them push through. It's mental now. It's not the physical part of it. It's the mental part of it. Physically, they're in great shape. Yeah, they got bumps and bruises and all those things. But the mental push here at the end is really important. Understanding that, again, this is going to take us through the season.
With respect to some of the position battles that we've talked about every time we talk to you, you said you needed to see the film Monday after that scrimmage. If something was learned, did you learn anything, and was anything decided?
No, nothing was decided. We still don't have. There's not enough separation from guys that are still competing for jobs that. You know, for us to make a decision.
I know you like the competition, but are you getting to a point where you really kind of want to see the separation so things could sort of get layered up?
Well, I want to see that competition more than anything. I want to see those 2 guys competing their rear ends off at each of those positions where they're fighting for it. And then if somebody separates, great. If they don't, then maybe both play. I mean, we'll see.
Looks like you guys have some guys banged up on the D-line. Is that this practice rotation?
Well, every time you get somebody banged up, it always affects the rotation. So, I mean, somebody else is going to get more reps than they probably deserve, you know, and then other guys aren't going to get the reps that they need. So that's the way you always have when you get banged up. So, you know, you have to balance the practice and get the most out of it, because just because you get banged up somewhere, you still got other guys at other positions that are raring to go and need the reps.
Could you talk about any serious concerns at this point, having that many guys out? Or?
Everything's serious to me, so I mean, it's I worry about everything. So you know, it's just part of it. I mean, it's not. It's just part of it. I mean, it's football. It's what it is. What it is.
You got veterans at wide receiver and in the defensive secondary. Just talk about the competition you're seeing there. Those guys kind of, you know, getting the edge on each other.
Well, I think the best thing is you watch each of them try to make each other better. You know, because they want to go against the best. They want to, you know, they're trying new things against DBs that are really good players, and so they just makes them better and better. And the communication between the 2 sides has been really good, as far as, hey, this is really tough for me, this works for me, all those things that they're able to tell each other across the line.
There's a lot of, it seems like it's a different rotation of guys. We're running with the 2s at wide receiver every time we're out here.
Oh, it's not. First of all, with the receivers, they're rolling groups.
Yeah, I understand
just
that.
left. I mean, you'll see the 3rd group running with the 1s.
How set is the 4th, 5th, and 6th spots, like Austin and some of the other guys?
I don't know that it's set, because we've got guys bouncing from inside, playing outside also. We got guys on the outside that are playing inside. So what we're trying to do is create as much depth, you know, where guys know more than just one position, so that if something happens, we can get the next best guy in instead of just the next guy at that position.
Last year you put a lot of emphasis on team chemistry. Have you had to put that same kind of emphasis on it this year? Has the team kind of just grown together naturally?
No, I mean, we still emphasize it. Most of that emphasis comes in the off season, you know, in the summer and all that time, and we continue to do that. And I think the guys have responded well. I think we got a really good, close-knit group here.
Okay. Larry, who's your backup quarterback?
It would be either Caleb Henderson or Nathaniel Elliott.
So there's still that lore, obviously.
Yeah.
If something happened to Mitch today, what would happen?
Either Caleb Henderson or Nathaniel Elliott would go. I tell you what I'm thinking about doing is putting them both out there right behind the center, and you just have to guess which one's going to get the snap.
Obviously, that's a departure from the past few years.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's a little bit different. Yeah, we've had clarity at the 1 right off the bat. So now all of our focus has been on the next 2 guys and their competition. Where in the past that competition has been more for the 1s, you know. And so you're just talking about one group back. I mean, but both guys are getting reps with the 1s, and both guys are getting reps with the 2s. I mean, so that's been really good. And the 2 freshmen have been getting a lot of reps because we've been working 2 fields. So I'm really happy the way those 2 guys have responded.
How's Nathaniel and Caleb different?
how they play the position?
One's from Texas, one's from Virginia. You know.
Other than regional differences. Performance-wise. Quarterback position.
You know, I mean, they both throw the ball well. They both can make the throws. They both can run. So they're the type quarterback that we recruit. You know, the dual threat kind of guy, those kind of things. You know, and that's what's kept them so close together right now. I mean, that's why I don't think anybody has really separated so much. You know, if we had to play tomorrow and somebody had to go, we'd make a decision and put one of them in. But we still got time. We still got, you know, just right there in 2 minutes with the ones, Nathaniel got all the reps. I mean, just to see how he was going to react in that situation. You know, so put some good balls on some guys, and we had a couple balls drop, and defense wins the day.
How's Elijah Hood better today than he was, even say as late as like the bowl game last year?
He's just got a lot of confidence in what he can do, and he knows he's in great shape. You know, you know, there's nothing that he doesn't know, you know, in the offense now. I mean, you don't have to worry about him making a mental mistake or anything. He knows it.
Coach, before practice, the offense, the wide receivers and running backs are dancing around quarterbacks too. Why do you think offensive linemen don't do that?
It takes too much energy. You know, those guys, I mean, they're 300 and something pounds. They're saving their energy. They're going to waste it dancing. You know, can't imagine that they would want to dance around. You know, I wouldn't if I was that big.
What impresses you?